Alright, I'm doing another review. Got no shirt on because it's Sunday morning. Doing like a product patrol, just like a review video. What I've got here is two Marvel Masterworks Daredevils. These are compilation reprint, comics that probably have about like, how many issues? Probably like 10 or so issues, a piece. 12 through 21, and then 1 through 11 on the first one. And, I was thinking about, this goes back to that other review where I kind of said that one, it's like, this other book wasn't all that great. You might want to backlog comics. So I said, you know what, I'll do what I said, and maybe, get some comics, myself. So I was like, alright, which issues was I going to get? And in terms of getting like issues like this, you wouldn't really be able to get them unless you spent, a couple hundred, could be thousands of dollars, and there's no real guarantee as to how great a condition they'd be in or what. So you buy these, and it's printed on the cover that they're, 50 a piece, 50 a pop, $49.99. And I got them on Amazon for like 15. One was 15, another one was 20, plus taxes. And these were packaged up. These were sealed up in packages and brand new. It's hardcover right here with a jacket. Okay, and they're issues that you're not going to be able to, like I said. I mean, you may have to spend like 20, anywhere from $20 up to several hundred, up to maybe thousands of dollars. And I was thinking about it. I was just thinking, man, just for personal reasons, I'll have a negative, review or just whatever. And I had said this before, is that in terms of being a fan, I myself have not actually, like say, looked at that many comics, before. I think it's a viable thing, for some fans, to, say if you see one comic or you see a couple of comics and to have an opinion about it, is one thing, or to be a fan. But, I started piecing together. I got this one Daredevil Moon Knight team up back issue. I got a bunch of a backlog, some Defenders, a backlog, some other stuff. But these books, I mean, there's stuff in here, and I just glanced over them and checked for quality. I checked to see if there was, I mean, like I said, they were sealed up. It's got volume 1 and 2 right here. So these right here, I picked these up on Amazon probably for, like $40 or something, plus taxes. And you've got, an anthology. It's like volume 1 through 20 something. that you'd have to collect that you wouldn't be able to get and look at. You'd never be able to reference those or, talk about them, um, use them as like a reference any other way than maybe to, I mean, I will go back and read them. I just looked at the artwork quickly, checked it for quality. But I mean, it was, it seems like, pretty much of a bargain that this cover and that one. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's worth it. If you're interested and you just think, well, it's an integral part of being a fan. Per se, is to do that. Is to backlog. The different runs in entirety, different artists. There's a lot of big names. You know, you know, in these issues, and I'll look at them. Later. But I just wanted to say, yeah, I mean that. I was kind of, if you can pick them up for the sale price, it's worth a shot. To take a look at and see what you think. Sometimes ignorance can be bliss. I think as a fan, it's like if you look at it from one point and you can acknowledge it and say, I just know it from this point. I can't backlog those issues. I can't backlog issue number 1 through 20, whatever. Because for one, I don't want those issues. I don't want to pay thousands of dollars for those issues. And I I just really don't care. I mean, I know that they're lame, and there's other runs that I'm more interested in. Yeah, that's what I said for a long time until the opportunity presented itself, and I went ahead and and made that purchase, and it's something worth looking into. I'll get back to it later, but for now, I just wanted to give it a thumbs up. Maybe throw something a little, you know, their way in terms of an endorsement, and say this might be something, for you if you want to take a look at them.